Alright, children, now what we are going to do is advertisements. And in advertisements, there are many kinds which are there in your syllabus. So, what are advertisements first? What are advertisements? Advertisements are, we'll start with here. What are advertisements? So, in advertisements, what we have to take is uh, it is info about uh, or services offered or services wanted. Okay, so advertisements are written about these things. Now there are a few things which you have to remember when you are writing advertisements, which is number one, always in box. Advertisements are always written in box, which is rectangular box. All right, the thing that we write next is heading. So headings are going to be either flat for sale, house for sale, car for sale, or situation vacant, situation wanted, and things like that. We will just do it. Then the next thing is write after heading, start writing from extreme left of box. Don't leave line anywhere. Okay, don't leave space or line, write in continuation. Now there is a trick of remembering where do you have to write what, right? So I always tell you, I have always told you also, I'll tell my students, make sure that you include 4 full stops. Now where are those 4 full stops? The first is after you have written your the first full stop comes after you have given what is that you are offering, full stop. Second, write uh, in continuation only, just keep on writing what you are offering. I mean, for example, let's say that it is a car that you want to sell. So wanted or required, this full stop, features, then full stop, then your rent expected, salary expected, or price expected, full stop, and then in the end, name, address, phone number. So that is how we always write. So I'll tell you, the format is, you have to draw a rectangular box first. Inside this rectangular box you will write here, जैसे car for sale in capital. Now what again you have to remember, first write first um, word that you write is required or wanted, depending upon, and this should be in capital. So required or wanted, you have to start with in capital. This is very very important. All right, then the second thing that you want to do is write 4 full stops. You remember this, this is not the this is not kind of what I must say, this is not the kind of format, but this makes you remember where you have to use full stops and what. So number 1, full stop, where it will come after you have written required or wanted line. So what is required, full stop after that. This is the first one. Second, where do we put, after writing specifications. Okay. Third, where do we put, after uh, salary or rent, etc. is written, and fourth one in the end. Okay, this is, you remember how to write 4 full stops. This is how you always remember to write full stops, where you have to put. So again, once again, what all do we remember when we are writing advertisements? We will revise it once again, and then we will move forward. I'll tell you which all advertisements are there in your syllabus and what all to write. Okay, so now in advertisements, first, in rectangular box. Okay, this is the first thing. Second, heading. Third, start with required or wanted in caps. Always start with required or wanted in caps. Fourth one, remember 4 full stops. Okay, the first one after first line of required or wanted, then second is after specifications. Specifications like where do you want the plot, what the plot should have, what does it have, etc. Third, after your rent or salary, etc. line, and fourth in the end. So this is where you will write full stops. Then you have to use commas. Don't write full sentences. Don't write full sentences because you are paying for that. Remember, it is a paid service. Okay, so we do not have to write full sentences, and the word limit for this is 50 words. So you have to remember that these are all the things that you have to write. You have to write in a rectangle, and this is heading first in capitals. Again यहाँ पर required or wanted in capital, and then you start. Wanted, say a Maruti car, full stop here. Then you will write what all, like white, first hand driven, etc, etc, etc. After writing this, put the second full stop. Then in the third one, price expected, price, always write salary negotiable, price negotiable. Then way you do not have to remember a lot of things. Full stop, and then name, address, phone number of the person you have to contact, and then a full stop. This is how we write advertisements. So the first kind is situation wanted. What is situation wanted now? Situation vacant, sorry. So in vacant, the company gives out the advertisement where they want people for hire. So this is what wanted: a smart confident stenographer. Okay, full stop, first full stop here, then qualifications, etc., then second full stop, salary, third full stop, and apply. This is how you are going to write. See, in every advertisement, the first word I have written is in capital letters. Mostly what you are going to get is sale, purchase, rent, to let, that is travels and tours, not much, and for salary, vacancies and all. Okay, so this is what you have to learn. This is how the advertisements are written. I have given you specifications also. For vacant, what all you have to write: For wanted, what you have to write, for vehicles, what you have to write, for property, what all you have to write. Everything is written here. Every specimen is given here. You just have to go through, just learn all these specimens, learn it, learn these specimens so that you'll be able to write it very well after that. Okay, so here I am putting in a brief advertisements, and these are the specifications. You have to write, learn them and write it down. Okay.